Yo, what's up? What's up, people? What's up? Y'all remember that? Years ago. Y'all remember that? Go ahead and Google "What's Up Budweiser" commercial. I'm not telling y'all to do it. I'm just suggesting. Like, what's up? What's up? Okay. Sorry. Y'all like that? Look at that. Whoop. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Whoop. It's part of the clothing line. It has a verse on the side. Yes. We do it good up here. We do it good. We do it nice. You understand what I'm saying? Alright, anyway. Y'all. When I tell y'all I miss New York, I'm going to tell y'all I miss New York. And I like New York. I like New York for a lot of things. Just for the fact that it's very multicultural over there. Very diverse. Brooklyn is very diverse. I love it. It's coming gentrified. It's coming gentrified out there. But other than that, you know, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. But one thing I miss badly about New York is the food. And let me tell you something. The food is where it's at in New York. I could move to Arizona. I could move to Utah. I could move to anywhere. But the food in New York, get out of here, man. I tell y'all, it is crazy. Like sandwiches, all right? Like sandwiches, like I don't know where I was at. But I ordered me a sandwich from this one place. I don't know where it was at. And they brought the sandwich, and it just wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't something I was like, oh my gosh, wow, this looks good. I want another one, you know? It was kind of like, well, what's this? What is this travesty? And for them, like I said, you know, they just know how to, dude, in New York, they know how to hook food up, man. Like, they would just be piling meat on. They piling meats on the sandwich like they ain't got no bills to pay. Like, dude, it's crazy. I went out with one of my homeboys in New York, who I always visit. Well, when I always visit New York, him and I, we always like get together. And we went to this one sandwich spot. I think I actually went to the sandwich spot a couple of times. So we go to this one sandwich spot, and well, he took me there. I'd never been there before. He took me there one time, and I tell y'all, this sandwich, oh my God, it was just so good, so good. Like the meat was there, the flavor was there. Dude, the bread was off the hook and stuff like that, you know. But coming out of Texas, I would never find anything like that, man. And I'm trying. I'm really trying, you know. Because there's places that will make you a sandwich, and you're like, man, I could have done better than that. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And even like pizza, right? So, of course, in New York, it's the pizza capital, right? We know pizza. We like pizza and stuff like that. And so when we do pizza, like, it gets done good. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's the type of pizza that will have you come back for more. You understand what I'm saying? But out here, ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío. I mean, there's this one pizza shop that I've had their pizza, and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I like this. All right. And there's other pizza shops I'm like, all right, it's all right. You know, I mean, it ain't something to write about or something to brag about, you know, or something just to be like, oh man, I had the best. Nah. But the one pizza shop I am talking about, I've been there a couple of times, you know, and man, their pizza hits the spot, you know. But it's all also meant to be like New York style pizza. So it's foldable. It got the oil dripping. It got the cheese flavor there, stuff like that. Ooh my! Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! But man, I tell y'all, and like I said, you know, I really miss the accessibility of New York, because New York is so accessible, and maybe that's why we're so prone to like terrorist attacks and stuff like that. Just because we're so easily accessible to a lot of things, right? We're so easily excuse me. We're so easily accessible in New York to a lot of stuff, a lot of attacks, a lot of gun violence and stuff like that, just because we're so easily accessible. But I will say though, in New York, we don't really have gun shops out there, so that, I mean, you really can't get your hands on that unless you really know somebody. But I mean, you could probably easily get it from some state and just bring it over, you know, if you really wanted to, which is illegal, obviously. But if you want a gun that bad, you're gonna go that route, you know. But whatever. But anyway, yeah, which is so, it's like New York is, man, I tell y'all, New York is where it's at, man. New York is where it's at. And if you ever like go to visit New York, I'll tell y'all, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead and visit New York. You're gonna love it. You're going to you're gonna enjoy it, man. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna love it. You know, like I said, there's a lot of culture diversity there. There's a lot of stuff to experience in New York. There's a lot of stuff to see as well in New York City as well. You know, so it really depends on what you want. It really depends on what you want to do. Depends on what you want to see. You know, but I do miss New York. I do. And the funny thing is, like, when you walk down one avenue, man, you could get Spanish food on that one avenue. You could get Mexican, well, that is Spanish. Dominican, Mexican food. You could get Indian food if you want to. You get American type of food, like burgers, hot dogs, that type of stuff, French fries, that type of stuff you can get over there. You know, so it really depends on what your desire is to eat at that moment. And literally, you could walk blocks and blocks, and you can find Italian food, anything, literally anything you want. You can literally walk down this whole strip and just find it, you know, which is crazy, because naturally you don't really see that anyway. You know, you don't really see so much culture diversity in one avenue. But of course, yeah, we are talking about like over 20 blocks or whatever, you know. So we're not really talking about in a 5-block span, okay, you know. So, but it is crazy just on one avenue from like, I'm talking about like 60-something Street down to maybe 86th Street, you know. You can find whatever you want, Greek food, Italian food, Greek food, like whatever, you know. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But like I said, that's really one thing I do miss about Texas. I mean, I do miss about New York, because Texas is cut and dry, man. Texas is cut and dry. Either you're white, Mexican, or you got the Asians. You know, that's really it. You know. So there's not really that much diversity here as would it be like New York or something like that, you know. Because out here you got either you have your Mexican joint, you got your American food joint, or you got a Chinese restaurant. And that's it, man. That's it. But it's the life I chose, so gotta stick with it. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Whenever I want to talk to y'all next time, I'll see y'all next time. Don't worry about it. We're going to meet up again, y'all. So, later, enjoy the afternoon, enjoy the evening, enjoy the day, enjoy whatever period of time you're listening to this. And I'll see y'all later. Log on to PerkinsCloset.com for all clothing items that you are looking for or items that you want. Log on, y'all.